It's another hot and muggy day in Miami, and the roof is closed as such for comfort at Marlins Park. The homestand continues with the second of two between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Adam Conley gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now batting, Jacoby Ellsbury. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
On to first, and they get the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
In now, Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit. And here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we'll see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Yanks leave 1. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Marlins, second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And there's the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
That's just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2. You work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos now. He went deep in the contest last night. In there, no balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Little chopper back his way. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7, left fielder.
So striding forward now, Clint Frazier. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready now, Justin Bour. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
This is line to left. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Carmen Lopez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Frazier coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chris Iannetta, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Now in the box, Luis Severino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled to open up the ball game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ellsbury is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Martin Prado now. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Martin Prado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Adam Conley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in a scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Line towards center field. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Hard liner to center field. Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Matt Adams. He got called out on strikes his last time through. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lopez moving in, and that's the 3rd out. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Castellanos has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So striding in, Clint Frazier. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out. His 7th for the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And there's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Castellanos. And there's 1 down now.
Number 3.
Standing in, Carmen Lopez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lopez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Not close. It's 2-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Martin Prado now flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Lopez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. Stepping into the box, Luis Severino. First time up, he went down looking. Pulls the string on that one. One strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. This one's down to third. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line. There may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Popped him up. Realmuto over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they ready now for the Marlins. Adam Conley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that one just missed outside. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, D.
So
Gordon.
the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Gordon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at plate. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for third best on the ball club. In is Christian Yelich. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. He's running. In there. Now the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. Still no score. Welcome back to South Florida. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far over.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. He is out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Adams now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The next 0-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Castro has it on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Popped him up. Castellanos waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next for New York, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Junichi Tozawa is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Yelich, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Clint Frazier. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. In there for strike 1. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Chris Iannetta. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
In now, Luis Severino, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Digging in, JT Realmuto 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. Down the 3rd baseline. Castellanos is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Stepping in now, Harman Lopez. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Now at the plate, Martin Prado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. from the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Realmuto, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Castellanos has it. Kendrick on the first. It's a double play as they're. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Hit on the ground to third. Prado's up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Howie Kendrick. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side, and Kendrick has a base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. From the stretch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Brian Ellington takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's Matt Adams now as they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably. Have to challenge it.
Nicholas Castellanos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Derek Fisher will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Derek Fisher.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A ball and a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. He'll try again. 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their... offense a little bit.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's D. Gordon now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2-1 now to Gordon. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
In is Christian Yelich, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
As a look, now the pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping in, Justin Bohr. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And the tying run is in to score from third. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
The 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Kyle Barraclough takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Nick Castellanos now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
The count now at 2-1. 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Ward has a play. Makes the play, one away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
No balls and 1 strike. Berkloff, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score. Remains tied 1-1. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Short, hit hard. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Into the box, Harmon Lopez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Martin Prado now. He was a double play victim last time around. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-1 the count to Martin Prado. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Rick Burks will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Rick Burks.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit to third. Taken in by Castellanos. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. One left for Miami. Still tied 1 apiece. Severino Gonzalez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 48.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First offering on its way.
Leading off for the Yankees.
A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Chris Iannetta.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tulowitzki is there for it. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich is after it. 2 down. Riding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, D. Gordon. It was a walk in his last trip.
D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective. when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground at first. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game. That'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Settling in now, Howie Kendrick. He singled his last time up. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 2-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's Matt Adams now. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lopez moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Dylan Betances is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th.
Now playing third base and batting the 7th spot.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That misses. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Carmen Lopez. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. Martin Prado now. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. Brendan Drury will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Brendan Drury.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Miami down to their last strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Drury, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce.
And a base hit, as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's D. Gordon now. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's in there at third is the possible winning run.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
In is Christian Yelich. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. You can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0. down the first baseline. Oh, he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.